Good afternoon, guys. Happy Monday. Um, I'm gonna pop on real quick because I got in touch with my son's school, and so all the hats that I've made over the year that I said I was gonna donate, and I said I was gonna hopefully donate them to his school to give out to students that might need them. And like, it's getting cold now. It was like 30 degrees last night. So I reached out to like the parent liaison at his middle school, and she's like, "Oh yeah, bring them by. I know they do a food pantry every week, so I'm assuming like that'd probably be the best place to. Well, I'll let them figure that out. But so I was kind of wanted to recap like I bagged them all up, and I was like, before I take them, I'm gonna just recap with you guys like what I'm donating. I counted, and I think I have 31. I believe you've seen all or most of them. But we're just gonna do a quick recap just for something to do. You have not seen these first two though. So this hat here, I made over the weekend. I think I mentioned it. It is the Bod Hatapalooza hat for last week, but I just wasn't working on it much. It's one of those that is made seamed up, so it's made as a rectangle and seamed up, and we cinch up the top. So that's what I did. I can say I do not like this style very much. It was really hard to like cinch the top up good enough, and then I cinched as tight as I could. I think it might be the yarn too, because the yarn is very soft and like not splitty, but it's so soft that you like where you found like I found that it would maybe staggy might be the word. So I had to cinch it up as tight as it could go, and then kind of just sew across, like, in here. I mean, it's closed up, but, I don't love that, this gathering at the top. And then I tried to, like, maybe put some single crochets around the bottom here, just to, like, neaten it up a little bit, but I don't know. I found it difficult, and I just stopped. So, this is it. This is made with, what is it called? It's a Hobby Lobby. It's not I love this yarn. It's like another one. It's called Yarn Bee Simply Delicate. Yarn Bee something. I don't remember. I got it at the clearance. It's over. I have the, hold on. Oh, I know I've got Amazon's here. My dog's with me barking. I know I've got the yarn band, the band somewhere right back there, but I can't find it. My husband threw a bunch of stuff on the couch because reasons. So it's this. So it came out okay. I made it big on purpose, just to have a few bigger ones. I love the color. The color was called, man, I'm gonna have to see if I can find it. The color was called something. But I like it. It's kind of this cool like tortoiseshell. I like the way it pulled, it's pretty neat. It folds up, but I don't really love this construction, and so definitely not my favorite hat I've ever made. Then what was left over, I just made a basic beanie. I also made this one kind of big, so I used a size 6 hook on this, where guys, you guys know I like a 5 or a 5.5. The yarn calls for a size 6. I did a size 6 because this one is not constructed in a round, so I was like, let me do it, kind of follow the instructions, just because the constructions are a little different. I did do, I think, like 2 more rows than she did in the tutorial, just to give it a little more room, but I don't think I needed it. I forget how like super loose. This is inside out. I showed it to you inside out. This is super loose, as it is, or it's a loose, like, it crochets up loose like this. I feel like this yarn does, and then I crochet loose, and then I use a bigger hook. Like, I didn't really need extra space, but some people got heads on them. So yeah, I think I showed you that inside out. So yeah, I'll show it to you one more time. So that's it. So it's like a textured look. You do like a row of single crochets and then a row of double crochets all in the back loop. Sorry, oof, that's a mess now. To get like these ridges, which I don't think are showing up really great, but they're there. So those are the ones you haven't seen. I'm just gonna go as quickly as I can through some of the other ones. This is the very first hat I ever crocheted. It is gimongous. I almost don't want to put it in, but someone that's got a lot of hair, it'll work great. This is with Karen's Swirl Cake. Very first hat I crocheted. It's a bag o' day. It's got some post stitches, like you alternate post stitches kind of, and then some regular double crochets. It's pretty cool. I'll probably like to do it again one day, like knowing a little bit more, but I don't know. These here are just some basic beanies. I'll just pull all these out, like the basic ones. I did a bunch of these, like basic beanies here. This one, I think this is like my basic one that I always do. And I believe this one was a Bag O' Day one. It's like slightly different, but not exactly different. I think her increases were, she does her increases different than I do. I think that's the only difference. This. So these are with Karen Colorama Ogo. This is I Love This Yarn. This is the red I know is Super Saver, and the gray is Craftmark. This is all Super Saver. This is Aaron, and this is Hot Sauce. It's a Bag O' Day. Most of these are Bag O' Day, or they're my own little. This is Super Saver. It's the cat ear beanie. I did 2 of these. I got another one in there, right here. These are all basic beanies. These are from when I was doing, so this is all I Love This Yarn. It's from when I was doing, it's leftovers from the soccer ones I did. Karen Ogo. This is also done in Hot Sauce. This is a Yarn Bee. Oh, it's a 5-weight. Soft Secret, maybe? This is the chocolate bonbon beanie, I want to say. I think. But the 5-weight version. This was the recent one you guys are seeing. It's the ribbed. It's that very first ribbed one I did. Also the ribbing, this is the single rib. This is like the single, then the double. I forget what this one was called, but it's like, I think the bean stitch. Very textured. This is like a single crochet beanie. I like this. This is in, I think this is, oh no, this is not the Red Heart. I believe this is the Walmart one. What's it called? Mainstay. It should be Mainstay. And this Aaron, this is not the Aaron, this is a, I think this is an I Love This Yarn tweed or something like that. And this here is a cable one. Also in Red Heart and Red Heart. What is this called? Houndstooth. I did 2 of these. One is bigger than the other. This is when I finally figured out I needed to go down a needle size. So I think this is the big one. I think. Oh no. This is the big one. And this is a small one. And then this is Red Heart and what did I say this was? Mainstays. So this is just a difference in needle size. And I can't remember if this is, I think this is a half double crochet beanie, I believe, or maybe it's a single. I can't even tell. But this is the one I was like, this looks like Ninja Turtles. Like I should put some eyes on there. Oh yeah, it's a kid's one, right? This is just another Karen Ogo. Last couple soccer hats. Sorry I keep bending over. I don't know at the top of my head. These are like early ones. I remember doing, this might be the first one I did. Like from it's not the first one. I think this is the first one I did from like the Bag O' Day Hatapalooza. And I did this, and then this. I don't remember what order I did them in, but one's a headband, one's a beanie. This is all done, and I just had a jumbo of the hot sauce color. I have another one too. I gotta use it because I actually really like that colorway. Almost done. And then these are two more of the Caron halos. So these are all the same colorway. It just depends where it falls. This is a knit hat I made with this loops and threads yarn I bought last year. I forget what it's called. But it was on clearance for like $2, like at this time last year, and I bought a whole bunch, thinking I was gonna make everyone in my family like a different hat in their own color. So I started it, and then at some point I started doing it backwards, and I ended up with this like reverse single crochet row, and I just kind of went with it for a while to make it look like it was on, you know, on purpose, because this stuff is like really thin and it's really snaggy and it's hard to frog or even tink back. And I just kept going, and then eventually finished it off. I think it's called Cozy Wool Merino is the name of it. It's really like, it feels good, and it's like warm without being too thick, but it just was a pain to work with. So I ended up giving, like, just donating, throwing the rest of it into a bag and donating it. I had a bunch of them. I had like at least 8 or 10 of them. Even this, I barely made a dent in like the skein that I used with this. But I was like, I'm never working with this again. And this is the scarf I had made. I guess the hat has got to be in here, right? Did I show it to you? Maybe I pulled it out. Maybe I showed it already. But the hat that goes with this. This is the first ribbed scarf I made before I added the other colors to it. By the way, I gave those to my friend. Her little boy was like, I love it. So that's great. So that's all. So let me see. That's one, not counting the scarf. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Actually, I'm gonna pull the scarf out. Because one, if the hat's not in there, I'm not gonna. What did I say? 8, 9, 9, maybe 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32. So that's 32. Where's that little hat? It's really, I don't know, I'll find it. So that's 32. I'm gonna leave the scarf out since I couldn't find the hat. And I'll just, it's made for someone younger anyway, so I'll donate it separately. I was thinking if somebody has like a little brother or sister that they could use it as well, or you know, someone that's got a younger child. So anyway, yeah, those are them. Oh, man, I messed up my hair showing you all that. I'm gonna take these down there right about now. I'm gonna go ahead and my son's walks home to his dad's house on the weeks that he's with his dad, so he'll be planning to walk home. But if I get there around the time that they dismiss, then I'll drop him off at his dad's. And yeah, sorry, looking at what I did to my hair. Anyway, just wanted to show you guys that. I'll pop back on later this week and show you my progress on my Christmas things that I showed you the last time. I was gonna pull one up because I got it right here, but it's really nothing to show any different than what you saw. But I feel like I can finish the blanket this week. It's big enough that it's eating up a ton of yarn as I go, and then I can just focus on the shawl, which is like gonna take a lot longer because it's a smaller yarn, of course. And yeah, anyway, hope you guys are having a great Monday. Enjoy your day. I will talk to you later. Bye.